I stand near the closet, with the door resting half open in steady light. Nothing in the space asks for attention, and that makes the room easy to stay in. The shelves remain clear enough to read at a glance, without any strain or effort. I can see the folded fabric, the empty gaps, and the quiet line of hangers. The light is soft enough to keep every edge gentle and strong enough to keep things visible. I do not need to search for anything because everything is already where it belongs. The closet holds still, and I feel no need to disturb that. I let my eyes move slowly from the upper shelf to the floor. Each section stays plain, and that plainness gives me room to breathe. There is no urgency in the arrangement and no pressure in the small details. A stack of shirts rests in one corner with enough space around it to stay easy on the eyes. A pair of shoes sits below, side by side, without drawing any extra thought. The door remains open at the same angle, neither inviting nor refusing any movement. I notice how simple it feels to look at one thing at a time. That pace is enough, and it does not ask for more. The light on the shelf stays even, with no sharp brightness and no deep shadow. I can follow the shape of each hanger without losing track. The empty space between clothes feels as useful as the clothes themselves. I stay where I am, letting the same view remain steady in front of me. Nothing changes quickly here, and that steadiness helps my thoughts settle. I notice the top shelf first, then the middle rail, then the floor again. The order does not feel strict, it only feels clear. A small box rests near the back, closed and quiet, with no need to be opened. The floor inside the closet looks clean, and the clean space feels easy to trust. I do not measure time by a clock in this moment, only by how long I can stay unhurried. That kind of time feels wide enough for a single glance to last. I keep my hands at my sides, and that stillness makes the space feel settled. The fabric edges stay smooth, with only a few soft bends where the folds rest. Nothing in the closet appears new, and nothing appears worn out. The balance comes from use, not from display. I look at the same row again, and it remains just as readable. That repetition does not feel dull, it feels reliable. The shelf line stays level, and the sight of that level line calms me. A jacket hangs slightly apart from the others, yet the spacing still feels easy. I can see enough detail to know what is there without being pulled into decisions. The light does not flatten the space, it only keeps it open. I notice how the view asks very little from me. That makes it easier to remain present without effort. The closet is not large, but it does not feel cramped. There is enough room for each item to keep its own place. I let my attention rest on the middle section for a while. The hangers stay quiet, evenly spaced, without any sway. That lack of motion gives the moment a clear shape. I do not think about changing the arrangement because it already feels complete enough. The shelf above holds what it needs to hold, and nothing more. The floor below stays visible, and that visibility keeps the space calm. I notice the simple contrast between folded things and hanging things. That difference is enough to hold my attention for another moment. The closet does not ask me to remember anything. It only gives me a place where my eyes can rest. The door frame stays in view, and its straight edge helps everything feel contained. I do not need a reason to stand here longer. The light remains moderate, leaving every object easy to recognize and easy to leave alone. A small gap between two shirts stays unchanged, and I find that easy to watch. It is enough to see where one thing ends and another begins. That kind of boundary feels gentle, not rigid. I take in the lower shelf again, then the rail, then the same upper corner. The order of looking does not matter because the space remains stable. Nothing becomes more important as I keep watching. The sameness is what makes the moment useful. I notice a folded sleeve near the front, resting flat and without tension. The shape stays simple, and a simple shape gives my mind less to carry. There is comfort in not having to interpret anything. The closet offers plain surfaces, quiet spacing, and enough light to stay clear. I remain in that clarity without trying to extend it. The stillness holds on its own. I can tell how much time has passed only by how settled my breathing feels. That measure is quiet, and it is enough. The light on the inside wall stays soft, with no change in color. The shelf corners remain visible, and the visibility keeps the space honest. Nothing hides, and nothing announces itself. That balance feels kind to my attention. I look at the same shoes again, and they remain simply placed. Their position does not suggest anything beyond being put away.